Well, welcome into the workshop again. You'll see on the table a rather strange block. It's florist's brick, I believe they call it. It's very soft stuff. I'm just going to try and machine a rather complex piece of kit. Not piece of kit, but a bit apart from a Magneto. These things here, throughout the 20s, 1920s and up until the 60s, they used to use Mazak for castings. It's horrible stuff, it just breaks up. And ML Magnetos, which I used on my old Humber motorcycle, and amongst others, Velocet I believe used them. I used these, and it's very hard to find any that haven't got some kind of cracking here, or these bolts, flanges. This is broken off. This one isn't usable obviously because the advanced retard lever goes into here, or well, advanced retard cable fits in here. It's all broken away, typical Mazak stuff. So I've drawn it out. I'm going to try and produce it from the solid. I've made one before from solid, but not in CNC. They're very complex. Unfortunately, before I even start, I programmed for a 2.5 ball-nosed mill. When in actual fact I haven't got one. I thought I had, but I've got a 2.5 mil. So the radii around here and so on are going to be a little bit iffy. These radii. They're very small anyway. It'll probably benefit them not being there. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to set the program away once I get started, and we'll join it there. I've also rigged up this, an airline for blowing the dust away. It just breaks up so easily, this stuff. It forms dust. I've cleaned out the machine, so when I've finished I'll be able to get the vacuum cleaner in and suck up all the dust. So I'll crack on and get the program started, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well here we are with the machine set up and running using the florist brick. It seems to be cutting okay. It seems to have, you know, it's got definition to it, so we'll see what happens. One thing for sure, it isn't going to break any cutters unless it goes through the table. As you can see, it's very complex machining path, and this is just the roughing of it. It's thousands of lines of G-code. But we'll see what happens. So here you can see the Magneto end cover being machined in the florist brick. Finished, it's in part, well, it's not necessarily a finish, but you can see the detail in the profiling. It's coming out quite nice. I'm spotting already a mistake in my drawing. Never mind, I think it'll suffice. This here, if you look on the brick, goes all the way to the top, whereas the actual item, it doesn't. So I'll have to live with it, I suppose. And also the observant will notice that the advanced retard is on a different side on the florist block. That is intentional. This is a slack advance end cover, and this will be a tight advance end cover. In other words, you pull the lever tighter to advance the timing. So that's the reason for it. The type of bike that's going on had tight advance, which the large majority did way back in the 20s. You can see the profile taking shape. It's maybe just visible on camera is this part here. Very hard to pick out. Better maybe not. Hard to focus on it. You can see obviously the other profiles being, parts of the profile being generated.